Ubisoft has been very successful in order to keep fans disappointed when it comes to Assassin's Creed content, updates, and DLC expansions, or whatever they're trying to do with the future of Assassin's Creed. Because Ubisoft decided that let's go ahead and put on an Iron Man suit in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. A game set in the Vikings time period is now getting an Iron Man suit, which basically shoots laser beams, which also causes damage to your enemies. Well, now some of you guys in the comments might be like, well, Blackwoods, it's just a skin, it's not going to be affecting the game or whatsoever. But the issue here is that it's not just a skin. The skin actually does indeed do damage. It kind of shoots this laser beam. As far as what we have seen from VG's Gaming and what the skin does, what kind of ability does it come with when you equip the entire combo. And it's basically just you playing as Iron Man in Assassin's Creed Valhalla in a Vikings time period, which I think, to be honest, is kind of taking away the immersion of what this game basically is. And I think this has been the issue for a very long time now. And while Ubisoft has completely been busy with making their game and not so Assassin's Creed types, well, on the other hand, the fans have also been doing their own part on what they want to be seeing with Assassin's Creed games in the future. Because there is this YouTuber named Teaser Play who has now done this concept art using Unreal Engine 5. He's been doing a couple of concept arts for Assassin's Creed games, one of which he showcased the Japan setting for Assassin's Creed, which looked absolutely stunning. I mean, even though it doesn't really look like a AAA established, fully fledged game, it's just a concept that he created using Unreal Engine so that people kind of get an idea of what it would look like if Assassin's Creed was made in Japan. And he's also been doing the same with Assassin's Creed Infinity lately. He also released another concept art which basically shows what the game would look like if Ubisoft decided to make a new Assassin's Creed game set in Persia. And none of the concepts that fans have created so far has anything related to mythical stuff like superpowers or being a superhero yourself. For example, playing as Iron Man, Batman, or Superman or whatever, because that is definitely not what Assassin's Creed games are. And I think Ubisoft is taking things a little too far here when it comes to adding in skins, because this Iron Man skin that we're going to be getting in Assassin's Creed Valhalla is something that has been leaked by the modders. A very huge thanks to Andy Reloads for actually providing us with some of the footage as well as some of the images of how the Iron Man suit is basically going to look like before Ubisoft could just put this out on the official stores. And I think a lot of content creators that make Assassin's Creed videos have been supporting this stuff just because it's Iron Man. But I honestly think, being an honest Assassin's Creed hardcore fan ever since I've been playing this game, and me being a content creator, I honestly don't support this because I have always been an old school Assassin's Creed fan. And anything that Ubisoft is currently doing with Assassin's Creed games, in fact with the RPG style and the combat style that they're using now, I think they could do better with the animations and parkour systems. I think Assassin's Creed Unity did it really well. Even though if they could add in some kind of RPG elements, the game would be flawless if they could just give us good animations for every single combat and parkour stuff and all those things, which I think that Ubisoft really lacks behind. And now they're adding in superheroes like Iron Man, and in my opinion, this is basically just breaking the immersion of the game, and people are now really losing interest to its Assassin's Creed games, and that is indeed a big lackluster for the upcoming big project for Ubisoft, which is Assassin's Creed Infinity. Because if Ubisoft does not correct this, and if they don't listen to what fans want, which is of course realistic stuff and sticking to what Assassin's Creed games basically is, and if Ubisoft fails to do this, then I think that Assassin's Creed Infinity is going to be a very, very huge failure. Now that they decided to make this a live service game, which basically means that they're going to be adding on content over and over on top of the same game, and we're going to be getting much more stuff, expansions and all this stuff. But if the base game is a failure, right, if Ubisoft fails to understand the community by recognizing what we really want as fans for the game, then I think Assassin's Creed Infinity could be in a very dangerous position as of now. So all of you guys who are watching this video, I want every single one of you guys, if you do really care about Assassin's Creed games and if you want to see a good future for this game, then please go down in the comments and let Ubisoft know on what kind of an Assassin's Creed game are you guys looking for, and also let your opinions known in the comments for what do you guys think about having Iron Man suit in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Do you think that this kind of represents what Assassin's Creed games are, or do you think that this is completely breaking the immersion of what these games basically represent? So let your thoughts known down below in the comments, because any of the Ubisoft developers or any spokesperson or anyone from Ubisoft Ubisoft ends up watching these videos, then they would most likely know what the community wants. And what all of these fan concept trailers have been going on YouTube, people are really interested to see games set in Japan, in China, in different locations like Persia, and they want to see something realistic and not some kind of a mythical magical game that we are currently having with Assassin's Creed Valhalla and plenty of other Assassin's Creed games as well. So please go ahead and let your opinions known down below in the comments, because it really does matter a lot. And if you guys think that Assassin's Creed needs changes, and if Ubisoft should be listening to the community more right now to make Assassin's Creed Infinity better, then make sure to go ahead and smack that big fat like on this video, because your rating, your support on this content really does matter a lot. It helps me as a content creator. It also helps make changes with the gaming community as well. So if you could just show your support, then please just do it. And like you guys already know, I always keep you guys updated with every single information and leaks and everything you need to know about all the upcoming open world games. So if content like these are something that you guys are looking for, and also a channel that doesn't really waste a lot of your time by dragging the videos all the way to 10 minutes long just for those ad revenues, then make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my channel and turn the notifications on, and make sure that you guys are setting your notification settings to all, because if you don't do that, then the broke ass YouTube platform, they just don't send you guys the notifications of my daily videos. So make sure you guys do it. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Until then, take it easy, fams, and goodbye.